and welcome back to another vlog. We are in the car again. Hi! Well, today is the day of things that just weren't meant to be. So I did have a clothing haul planned for you, but I've had to push that back slightly. And then we were like, well, what can we do last minute that's like a fun video? So we were like, okay, well, maybe we could do a spend the day with us while we go about on our limited lives during lockdown. So we were going to take you on a bit of a walk to one of our favourite places to go, but as you can see, it's just started raining. So we're going to go get some lunch. We're probably going to go and get some McDonald's because we're just, well, when you can't go into restaurants, like getting lunch out is very limited to like drive-throughs. But we thought we'd go get some lunch.
Yep.
And then we'll bring you along on our day. This isn't us video. I should really be holding the camera in like this and stop being so
like all to yourself,
selfish with the camera time. So we're gonna go get some lunch.
Yep. We're
gonna give you a haircut later, which I'm terrified about doing because I know nothing about cutting hair.
Might drive to Otley more and see what it's like.
Yeah, Otley Chevin.
Otley Chevin.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. If it's raining like this, there's no point.
No.
But yeah, we'll go get lunch, see if it settles down, and then later on towards the end of the video we're going to do a bit of a Q&A because we've had people asking questions over on Instagram and YouTube, so that'll be fun.
Indeed.
Right, we're going to go get some lunch because we're both really hungry. Sweet chili chicken wrap without lettuce.
Is that a meal?
A large meal, please. Oh, no, a regular meal, sorry.
Anyone here with no lettuce?
No lettuce.
And what drink?
Can I get a frappuccino, please?
Caramel frappe?
Yes, please.
Yeah, anything else?
Could I get a plain double quarter pounder cheeseburger meal?
Is it large?
Yes, please.
Plain double quarter pounder meal?
With cheese, please. Can that be with a Coke? And that should be a large.
Oh, is that a large meal?
Yeah, thank you. We got the goods! I'm so hungry.
So hungry.
Got my usual sweet chili chicken wrap and some chips. No, these ones are yours because I just got a medium.
Just a medium?
Well, I didn't feel like I needed a large. Right, we're going to eat because we
They're
are...
actually hot.
They're actually hot for once.
Actually hot.
We're going to eat because we're both starving, and then I don't know what we're doing, but we'll catch up with you. So you'll have to excuse the fact, it's just the car key, that half my lipstick has been rubbed off. So we have taken you to our favourite place to go for a little walk, just because we thought, well, we can at least show you it even if it's raining. So yeah. If you're from Leeds, it's called Otley Chevin, and it's quite a nice walk that you can do from like the bottom of the Chevin up to the top. But if we don't want to go for a proper walk, we like to just park at the top of the Chevin, because then you can look out and you can see like...
You can see Leeds, on a really good day you can see Leeds, York, Harrogate as well. I think you can literally see everywhere around.
Yeah, like there's going to be not much of a view, so we'll see what we can show you. But yeah, it's really beautiful. Like we've come here one time before when it was like night and it was like a warm day, and we just sat like and looked up at the stars, and it was really nice and cute. But yeah, we're going to put our raincoats on. I can't promise we're going to be out there for very long, but I don't know. They do have like an ice cream van here. Like, let me see if I can show you. So through the rain you can see that they do have a little ice cream truck, so I might just get some ice cream in the rain because why not? Right, let's get our raincoats on because it is chucking it down like that. Yeah, it's chucking it down. It's meant to be May. What is going on? Can you see much?
It's foggy, but it's quite cool when it's foggy.
It's foggy, but you can kind of see. So you can usually see this like clear as day. and it's such a beautiful view.
Like, if you're over that direction, you can almost see Leeds from all the way over there.
So yeah, you can see like Leeds city centre all the way over there, and then
I think York is over there. So.
York is, I'll use my umbrella as a pointer. York is over there, Otley is down there. But yeah, it's just such a pretty view normally. Oh yeah, so here you can see a map of everything that you can see. My dress keeps blowing up. Oh well. So yeah, you can see Ilkley over to Otley, over to York. So it's pretty cool. And then you can go for like a walk down into the forest or across here. It's not as fun in the rain.
Not as bad as it came with Layla and it was windy and you can barely move.
Yeah, we came with Layla a couple months ago and it was so windy, like I felt like I was going to get blown off the top of the Chevin. Got my car shop umbrella, keeping me, well, not very dry, to be honest. Sheep! Can you see the sheep? Oh, my hand is getting so cold. How is it the middle of May? Here we've got Jenny's cottage. So I think this used to be a cottage. I'd take it. Not a very good tour guide, am I?
That's it, you can see here, it also shows you where everything is, where you can kind of, you've got the airport, York and all the other areas.
It's pretty cool. It's just very wet. And I had planned to maybe take an outfit picture or something up here before it started chucking it down, so I'm not exactly dressed for this weather, but hey ho. Try and not trip as I walk on these rocks. Oh, there's a little like stream. It's been raining that much. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. This trying to film whilst walking thing is interesting. There's the sheep. You can see them a bit closer. They're very wet sheep. You look like you're on top of the world, she says with a shaky hand. Such a good view. Whoa, you alright? Yeah. Back in the dry. It's so wet out there.
It is so wet out there.
I got myself a little mini choc chip. I wasn't that hungry because we just had McDonald's, but I thought I'd just get one little scoop. You can't even see that it's green because like the brightness. Hang on a minute. Well, you can kind of tell. And she put a little flake in, which was nice. I wasn't expecting a flake. She's like, do you want a flake? I was like, yeah, yes, please. I'll have a flake.
That's an extra £5 for the flake.
No, it wasn't. I think the flake was included.
Oh, that's all right.
You'd hope so at £3 for a scoop of ice cream, but to be fair, they are like out in the rain.
Yeah.
And it's a bit, well, it's not totally quiet, but it's definitely quieter than normal, so yeah. I can't complain. So now, what are we going to do? Really exciting, we're going to go get petrol, woo! And then we're going to go home. We need to cut your hair. Adam hasn't been able to get it cut since, was it December before?
It was Christmas Eve 2019.
Because we went into lockdown and obviously we've been shielding. Adam's not been able to get to the hairdresser, but it's about time that we get it cut.
Stupidly long now.
Well, it's normally long, but not this long.
No.
So yeah, I'm gonna eat my ice cream and then I'm probably not gonna vlog the petrol station. That's not interesting for anyone. So we'll probably see you at home. So we are home now, and
Yeah.
apparently I'm gonna cut Adam's hair. I'm not gonna lie. I'm petrified. You don't even have a part in it. Just goes.
It's just a mop
Everywhere. I've cut my own hair like once or twice, but never someone else's. Like, how much do you want cut off?
I mean, realistically, quite a bit, but like.
Show me realistically what you want.
Probably like.
Oh my god.
The.
No! Right, okay. I think the first thing to do is straighten it. Maybe.
I'd say maybe if we just like go like. Just. Take a little bit off first and see how it looks, and take a little bit.
I've got to straighten it first.
Yeah.
Okay, should we do some of the Q&As whilst I straighten your hair?
Yeah, give it a go.
Let me get my phone, one sec. I am in no way, shape or form confident about this.
No, neither am I, to be honest.
You're the one that wants it.
Well, it needs to happen. It's been like so long.
Okay, well, thank you to everyone on Instagram and YouTube that asked a question. I might start with some of the Instagram ones first. There's quite a few. There are loads about when the big day is, and when we're gonna get married / when you're gonna propose.
I don't know. We'll have to figure that one out, won't we?
That's an awkward one to ask because he's not exactly going to sit here and be like...
Yeah, so this is the exact date and time, and this is exactly what I'm doing and where it's going to be. No.
It kind of ruins the surprise,
yeah,
doesn't it?
it will happen. It just needs to happen at the right time and the right place and right moment.
So no spoilers.
So no spoilers.
I wouldn't want a spoiler.
Exactly. I mean, you would kill me if I spoiled it. I think you would.
I don't think I'd be very happy.
No.
But it's good. We both, well, I want to get married, and you want to make me happy.
Yeah, I know. Like, we've like talked about this. Like, I don't like not disagree with marriage at all, but I like marriage isn't something that I think is important. If you just love someone, then you just love someone. But because I love you and I want you to be happy, and I know it's important to you, I'm very happy to get married. But it's not something that like I would go, ooh, it's something that I don't feel like for me, I don't feel like marriage is something I need to do to confirm that I love you. I just already do.
That's cute. But the main reason is because I want it. That sounds so selfish.
No, but I know. Yeah, but I know what you mean. Like it's, yeah.
It would be fun to have like just a big party. I think that's what I want, like just a party with all our friends and family.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it'll be fun.
Oh, it will be fun. It'll be a lot of fun.
I can't believe how long your hair is once we brushed it straight. Look at that, guy.
It's stupidly long.
You normally have it about there?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm so scared. Okay, next question while I straighten. How does Adam define his style?
I don't think there's a defined style. I think it's just...
Skater, boy, never grew up, teenager.
Yeah, I think it's just basically because I grew up in Asia and I just never wore jeans or anything but a t-shirt and shorts till I was pretty much the age of 18. It just is normal to wear t-shirts and shorts and hoodies, and that's about it, really. And
because you don't do like a suited and booted kind of job, you're a theatre technician, so you're always up and down ladders, putting up lights and things, building sets, so you just live in shorts at work anyway.
Yeah, or like elephant trouser things, like basically like trousers with like 50 different pockets so I can put different tools in and tapes and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, like there's no need for me to dress up, although I do have like a couple of like nice jumpers
that you wear when we're seeing your parents, and that's about it.
Pretty much.
And what about shoes?
Shoes.
Sorry, I'm being mean.
Trina hates this, but basically there's this certain pair of DC shoes, which are like skate shoes, which I love. And I love them because they're just the most comfortable shoes I've ever worn. And so I just basically, once a year, I just get Trina for Christmas just to buy me a new pair of these shoes. It's just a different colour every year. And that's why
you just wear this one pair of shoes all year round?
Yeah, and I just wear them until they just are destroyed. And then I wear another pair till they're destroyed.
What are you going to do when they stop selling them?
I mean, hopefully they'll never stop selling them because they're really popular. And they just, when I said they are just the most comfy shoes
They're like cloud shoes.
Yeah, they're just like big, puffy, like cushiony skate shoes, and just really, especially when I'm on my feet all the time at work, it's really good having like just really nice, comfy shoes. Right,
I've got it all like straight at the back. So what I think I'm going to do is just like follow your hair's direction and just like cut some bits off and bring it down, guys. I'm not joking when I say I don't know what I'm doing. We're just doing this out of necessity because, well, actually I don't think I've updated you, but Adam and I are going to have to continue shielding for a while because, well, do you want to talk about why you've been shielding? Because I think a couple of people have asked, because I've mentioned that you're high risk, but we've never really spoken about why, so I don't know if you want to...
Yeah, so the reason why is I've got a genetic, it's just a genetic disorder called Marfan syndrome, and basically it's all my joints and so Marfan syndrome can sort of manifest in loads of different ways. For some people it can be really bad and sort of quite debilitating. For me, touch wood.
Pause. Is this about as much as I should cut off?
Yeah.
Okay, carry on.
For me, like, touch wood, whilst I've got bad issues with it, it's nowhere near as debilitating as it could be for some people. But for me, it mainly affects my heart and my lungs. So ever since first happened at 11, but since 11 years old, basically I continuously collapse my lungs all the time. So I've had 3 major lung surgeries where they've had to basically reinflate my lungs because they kept collapsing from a thing called a pneumothorax. But I've also had sort of minor lung collapses, which are called pneumomediastinums, and so I've had about 28 of those since I was 11 years old.
That's just... it's crazy. Sorry. That's just so many.
And then the other reason as well is I've also had my valves in my heart replaced. They're metal valves, and a big chunk of my aorta was replaced as well. So I had a major surgery on my heart back in 2015. Yeah, 2015. Yeah. So yeah, and then I also had meningitis back in 2013 as well. So all these things combined, so mainly the heart and the lung stuff. But I've been diagnosed as being extremely clinically vulnerable, and my work and sort of GP and all that sort of stuff have basically just said I need to keep shielding for as long, for basically until they're going to review it in a while. But they basically said, especially because I sort of work at a university as well, it's too risky for me.
So yeah, we've essentially been told that probably for the next 6 to 9 months we need to, as much as we can, continue shielding. So we're not going to be like going to restaurants. I think we I'll go to a shop here and there because, well, you kind of got to do those things. Yeah. But if we're going to see people, it'll be outside. We won't be like sitting outside at pubs. It'll be more like meeting in gardens. Yeah. We're not going in houses.
Completely.
So that's it. It is a bit of a blow, I'm not going to lie. Especially because we'd been like getting to the point where we're like, okay, soon we can start going about our lives.
Yeah, and this is even with having both of us had both our vaccines.
Yeah, because I had my second vaccine on Thursday, which is amazing, but it's just they're concerned about how the variants can affect you. Yeah. So what was the point? That's why I'm cutting Adam's hair, because we can't go to the hair barbers.
We were holding out back in February. We're like, oh well, we'll just hold out. We'll wait until the hairdresser's open sort of May time, and then I'll go get my hair cut. But yeah, it's still probably going to be quite a while until I can do it.
Is this the right kind of length? Feel it.
Yeah, I think for now it feels fine, and then we can
always make it shorter.
We can make it a bit shorter after. Right. I mean, yeah, let's go from there.
Okay. Right, let me do another question that you can answer whilst there was a couple of questions like my friend Libby, hi if you're watching, I miss you, asked how you are and have you had your jabs, so we've kind of just answered that. What does Adam do for work? Well, we kind of answered that.
Yeah, so I kind of have 2 jobs.
Oh yeah, do you want to go tell them about them about this?
So,
gosh, you're finding out everything about Adam today.
So my main job is I work as a theatre technician, and used to do quite a bit of freelance work as well. But sort of main job is working as a technician at a university. But I also as sort of not in part, it's just my evening job almost. Is I work with a really good friend of mine.
Hi Matt, if you're watching.
And we basically created a company called Closed Forum. Where we make digital art and we make sort of digital installations, digital art, and all that sort of stuff. So we've in the past or last year, right before lockdown happened, we made a sort of interactive walking app, which was basically a app that made you explore sort of like the main areas of Leeds and kind of do like a cool sci-fi news reporting thing. So the premise of the story was that it's like 30 years in the future, and there's a thing called reporting duty, like the same as jury duty, and then you would have to then go to different locations in Leeds, like say the Millennium Square, the Corn Exchange, the market, and then we would like tell you to go to this one place. And
Oh, I thought I'd cut a hole in your t-shirt. It's just ripped.
But then you would basically report on things that were happening there as part of the game, and so the only way you could progress through the game is finding little clues that were located.
Is it online, the game, or
the Parliament's gone?
Okay.
Like we've taken that down because we want to try and take it to revamp it and change it, but that will eventually be up again.
But I can put a link to your website in the comments so people can have a look if they want to know more.
And then the new things that Matt and I have been working on is actually next week, so I think it's the 24th, May 24th, we're launching our new project called Anxiety Arcade, which is going to be a full-sized arcade cabinet that's going to be at Trinity Centre in Trinity Kitchen. So I think it's Monday the 24th till Sunday the 28th.
I'll put it all in the comments in case anyone's in Leeds and they want to check it out.
But basically, it's an arcade cabinet. It's a video game that we made, which is about anxiety and kind of sort of the idea of the cabinet is to get people just talking about anxiety and sort of get people that sort of might have anxiety but don't feel comfortable talking about it. Maybe this is a way of them be able to feel more comfortable to talk about anxiety if they know that other people share it. But also for people that don't experience anxiety, it's kind of all a little glimpse into how anxiety might feel. And that project and the Parliament are both Arts Council funded as well. So that's kind of, we're
pretty cool, man.
Yeah, so we're Arts Council funded artists, which is quite cool.
Is there a video trailer of Anxiety Arcade?
Yeah, so if you go onto the website,
should I just put it in? How long is it?
It's like 30 seconds.
Should I put it in the vlog?
Yeah, put it in the vlog.
I'll put it in the vlog for you so you can see what he's going on about. But I'm pretty proud.
Yeah, but I mean, like now, like the reason why, both Matt and I used to do like live performance, but we've kind of moved away from that because we both suffer from like stage anxiety and it would like cause issues. So we've now moved to digital work to try and sort of prevent, and just like talking to camera now, like the reason why I ramble is I get a little bit anxious in this sort of stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of a big deal for you to be doing this. Like, I've not pressured you.
No.
Tell people at home I didn't pressure you. Like,
You did not pressure.
but you'll probably not be on camera all the time because you're not a camera guy. The reason you're a technician is you want to be behind the scenes.
Yeah, I mean, I trained to be a performer and then realised I didn't like being on stage, so I'm now a technician and like making art behind the scenes.
But yeah, I'll pop the trailer in for you guys. But I'm so proud of you both.
Thank you. Oh yeah, and the other thing is, we hadn't actually started working with video games or video technology until 2019,
Yeah,
2020.
you taught yourself how to do these things at home.
Yeah, so it's quite cool.
I don't know what's going on with your hair, but let's put the trailer in whilst we have a look at how this is going. Just had a look in the mirror and was like, can you do it a bit shorter? I was like, okay. Well, you can keep talking then whilst I'm concentrating. How much shorter? Like, that much?
Yeah.
Another?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give it a go.
Question about where do we want to travel? Where's your favourite place to travel? That sort of thing.
I think I mentioned this, and maybe it was like one of the Christmas Vlogmas videos, but like my favourite country is Vietnam, and I really, really, really love Vietnam.
We loved it when so Adam, you grew up in Asia, so you've been loads, but I came to Vietnam in
2016.
2016?
Yes, I think it was 2016. Or 2017, one of the two.
Yeah.
I if anyone is thinking about going, it is one of the most friendly places. There's so much to do. The food is incredible. It's really safe. I've travelled alone. I've travelled in groups. No matter what, I've never felt like unsafe. And obviously, I don't do anything stupid. You be respectful to people. You sort of do all the right things and just don't do any, like, abide by the law. If you're sensible, you're polite, you're friendly, nothing will happen to you, and it's just amazing. Like I met so many amazing people there, like sort of other travellers, local people. I I even hitchhiked quite a lot of the way as well when I was in Vietnam. Met some great.
Can you keep your head
Sorry.
still? I'm cutting your hair.
One of my favourite things, I was hitchhiking with another person for a bit, and we got picked up by these two guys who were they were driving an oil tanker or petrol tanker, and we're like, and we were waiting to hitchhike for ages. We must have been on the road for about 45 minutes to, okay, I guess an hour trying to hitchhike's not that long, but we were also tired and we needed to get where we were going. So they picked us up. They didn't speak English. We spoke very, very little bit of Vietnamese. But then we communicated for about...
Don't do this at home, guys. I wouldn't... this is not a video on how to travel safely.
No, I did some stupid things, but we communicated through Google Translate, and so we had a great time. We would travel for about 6 hours with them, and about halfway through, it was quite late, and about halfway through, we were driving through what looked like some weird marshy swampland, and we were a little bit terrified, but we weren't showing it. And then suddenly we pull up at this gorgeous house in the middle of nowhere, like lit up beautifully. And it turns out they wanted to surprise us, but they took us to their family house, and the whole family were having dinner there, and they had this just most amazing spread of seafood that I've ever seen. And when I say spread, I mean it was a banquet table full of seafood, just full of everything you could want. And we just ate with the family and just sort of chatted and had a great time. And they would just love it. And we desperately tried to pay them, but they wouldn't, for the food we ate, just because we ate so much, they just wouldn't take a thing. And it was just really nice. And yeah, I mean, if you go to Vietnam, and there's some amazing places in Vietnam as well. There's Phang Nha, which is like the caves, which are amazing. Dalat's amazing. Yeah, I would really go. I think you'd have a great time.
Sorry if the camera moved, the battery died, but I was just saying, we're planning to do a trip where we travel around Thailand and then go to Singapore, because you grew up partially in Singapore.
Yeah, I was there from the age of 10 till 18.
Do you want to... I think you've mentioned before, but for those that haven't watched previous videos, do you want to just talk about where you grew up?
Yeah, so I was born in Luton.
You southerner. No offence to any southerners out there, I love you too.
But I don't remember. So we moved from Luton when I was, I think, just before my 4th birthday, and then we moved to Poland in 1995, and we were there. Actually, it would have been... That wouldn't even... Yeah, it would be before my 4th birthday, because it would have been 1993. 1994 we moved, just after my sister was born. Yeah, then we lived in Poland for 4 years, which, from what I remember, was amazing. We lived near a lake called Zalesia. It was a village just by a lake called Zalesia Gorna, I think, and it was just amazing. We just lived in the middle of the forest, and just grew up exploring the forest and everything. My dad was telling me the other day that this old house that we lived in was basically, the kitchen was so big that I learned to ride my bike in the kitchen of this old house.
That'll do. Sorry.
It's alright. And then after that, I moved to Dubai when I was 8 years old. 8 years old? No, 7 years old. Lived in Dubai for 3 years, and then moved to Singapore, and then grew up in Singapore.
And then you came to the UK, and then you met me.
And then I met you.
And then your life changed for the better?
Yeah.
Right, we'll probably answer one or more 2 questions, and then I'm going to time-lapse me cutting the rest of your hair, because otherwise this video is going to be a million years long. Where's my phone? There it is. Should we have a look at the YouTube questions, see if there was anything on there? I'm glad you're doing most of the talking, because I'm trying to concentrate on not cutting you. I cannot promise how well this is going.
It'll be fine.
Okay. So, what are you most looking forward to doing when things are back to normal in the UK? Love your videos, by the way. Thank you, Kerry.
It sounds weird. I mean, but one thing I'm actually quite looking forward to is getting back to in the office and work and doing my actual job instead of at the moment I'm doing loads of like video editing, sound editing, being really creative at home and doing some really exciting projects and learning so much that I wouldn't be able to do if I was sort of in the office and in the theatre. But I'm just really looking forward to actually like working with the kit again, because I just missed that quite a lot. But I think the other things is just seeing friends, seeing just like being able to just go out, just enjoy the sun and hang out with friends. That I think that's really missing that.
Yeah, I think that's it, isn't it? Like, a lot of our friends live like in different parts of the UK, so we haven't been able to see them, and it'll just be nice to be able to do that again.
Yep.
Hopefully, I don't know when. At some point soon.
We will see.
What are your thoughts on me doing YouTube? Have you noticed my confidence grow? Do you think that I've changed in any way, good or bad? Love your channel, by the way. Thank you, Vicky. Putting you on the spot there.
Oh yeah, no, you've definitely grown in confidence. Like there's like 1,000%.
Yeah.
I'm sure you won't mind me saying, but before, like, you used to be quite an indecisive person on things, and you used to like struggle to like feel confident to make decisions. And since doing YouTube, you like, you might not like. I think you still struggle a little bit with it, but I think that's just natural. You know, it's never going to be something that you completely get over. But I would say you're like 99% better than you were beforehand. And just in general, you feel confident, but you also, I think, even when you're having a bad day, you now don't feel like that's a hit, or doesn't seem like you let that hinder you as much as you used to either. You kind of go, okay, things are bad, I'm just going to have to get on with it.
Yeah.
Whereas before, I think, if you were not feeling great, or you felt like, say you weren't happy with your makeup or something like that, whereas before it would get you down, now it doesn't seem to affect you as much. You kind of don't mind if you kind of go, well, just got to deal with it, don't you?
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't know what I'm doing with your hair. It's gonna be interesting.
We shall see.
Right, let's see what else there is. Okay, we'll end on favourite restaurant for date night. I'd say that's Il Forno.
Yeah, that is.
So where we live in Horsforth, there is a little restaurant, it's an Italian restaurant called Il Forno, and they just do the best pizza and pasta. And they're just all so nice there.
Yeah.
I'll link it down below in case you're based in Leeds, because you should check them out.
Yeah. Yeah, they're great, just local, and it's a family-owned restaurant for and everyone's really they're like.
You need to keep your head straight, or you're gonna have wonky. Well, you're gonna have wonky hair anyway.
But yeah, the staff are always amazing. They always remember us when we go in. Well, people we used to go in, like obviously since lockdown. But yeah, they were always great. You used to always get like some. They didn't have them on menu, but they always used to give you those little stuffed peppers. Yeah,
because you can get them in the antipasta thing.
Yeah.
But I like getting them. Sorry, guys, I'm talking with a comb in my mouth. I like getting them on their own, and they always just used to do that for me.
Yeah, no, they're always great. Yeah, I think that's probably.
Right, guys, we'll do a time lapse so we can see where we're getting, but it's happening. It's going to be interesting, but yeah, we'll do a little time lapse.
Not even at all.
No.
Oh.
Oh, it's not even at all. Look how much longer that side is. Okay, so my hairdresser, when I got my hair cut for Antigua in like September, I asked her back then what I should do, and she said just straighten Adam's hair and then just go straight across, and then it won't make it look the best, but it won't be so messed up that when he does get it done at the hairdresser's it'll be ruined. And I'm starting to think she might have been right. I mean, so I'm gonna try.
Oh god, that sounds scary.
This is easier. Ish. Right, we're gonna keep doing this. If you're a hairdresser watching, please don't send me hate. I'm trying my best. I didn't want to do this, but needs must. Right, let me just add some choppiness in, and then we'll move on to the next layer. I did not want to do this. Trying not to get stressed, but it is what it is. Let's add some layers, because I know how you do that. I think they just like pull bits out in like a direction and chop into it.
Sure, there's much more skill than that.
Oh, I'm not claiming to know what a hairdresser. No. There is no, like, I am in no way, shape or form trying to pretend like I know what I'm doing. I'm very uncomfortable with what is happening right now. There's just, guys, there's just like a little platform. Maybe I just need to add some layers underneath so it doesn't look like such a platform. Like if I add, oh shoot, are we regretting this yet?
Oh yeah.
No! You missed me!
I'm joking.
Guys, I'm getting too stressed. We might come back to this when I'm like, when we've had time for you to, because you said you wanted it shorter.
Yeah.
So we'll give you time, because also you don't have your hair straightened.
No.
But I'm so stressed.
It's alright, thank you.
Okay. Well, I didn't cut you.
No.
There's a tiny like little platform here, but like, should we do a little? Let me brush it back out, and we can do a little spin for those lovely people watching at home. Ignore the little platform.
I can do a shake and.
Well, we'll just show it as is to show off my hairdressing skills, and then I'll let you style it. So this is how we're looking. Whee! Now you give yourself a little shake. Obviously it wouldn't be straight normally. This is how he does his hair, guys. Wow. Let me have a look at you now. Hey! It just looks like you've got very thick, luscious locks, like. Guys, we're going to sign off the vlog here now. I hope you've enjoyed it. Adam's probably going to go and cry off camera about his hair. No! But thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you so much, Adam, for being in the video, because I know it's not your comfort zone, so I appreciate it. Again, I didn't pressure him.
You didn't.
I just said, what if? Would you be interested? And he said yes. There was no pressure. His hands aren't tied. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you've enjoyed this video, if you could give it a thumbs up, do the thumbs up. And we'll see you next time. Bye!
Bye!
Say that again to the camera.
It actually turned out much better than I thought it would.
Woo!